Hello, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the zodiac signs. I'm going to be going through them from Aries all the way through Pisces. I'm going to be discussing, the time frame of when they start and when they end. I'm going to be telling you the element that they fall under, the modality, the polarity, masculine or feminine energy, and for modality that means like cardinal, mutable, or fixed energy. And I'm going to be discussing their affirmation, the affirmation that goes along with each zodiac. I'm going to be explaining the positive and negative, basically words, just like characteristics that describe the energy of each zodiac. I'm also going to be telling you the plant, the color, the crystal or the gem, however you want to say it, the metal, the body part that associates with each zodiac, and the planet, the house, and the, I don't know how really to describe it, but you know how each zodiac has a symbol, like the name of their symbol. Okay. So first, let's just get right into it. Aries energy. Aries starts on March 21st and it ends on April 19th. This is a fire sign. It carries the fire element energy. Its modality is cardinal. Cardinal is very action driven. It's very, how do I say it? Yeah, it's very action driven. It's very, get to the point. It's very fiery. It really does bring in more of that fire energy. Its polarity is masculine. It's a very masculine energy, and that makes sense with this fire and this cardinal energy going along with it. Its affirmation that goes along with Aries is I am. I am is a very special statement, and with Aries being, said to be the first zodiac that starts the year, if we're not going by, the matrix calendar. But yeah, very, very powerful energy. Let's get into the energy, more of the energy of Aries. So Aries is a very newness energy. It's very new beginnings, it's very adventurous. It likes to take on the challenge. It's very independent. It's brave. It's courageous. It's very the leader energy. And with it being, the first zodiac, it really ties them all together. Aries can also be more of an aggressive energy. It can be selfish, with that independent energy. It can be more focused on only itself. It can also be inconsistent, a little bit of bossy, bad-tempered, kind of a little bit of toxic energy, but all zodiac signs have it. All zodiac signs have this negative polarity as well. For the plant that goes along with Aries, it's basil plant. The color is a scarlet or a red, very, very much fire energy. The crystal that goes along with it is garnet, and the metal that goes along with it is iron. The body part that associates with Aries energy is the head or the face. The sign that it is, the symbol that it's called the ram. And this zodiac associates with the planet Mars, and it associates with the first house, As we said, it's the first zodiac. Okay, now let's get into Taurus. Taurus starts on April 20th and it ends on May 20th. It's an earth sign. It's very grounded energy. It is a fixed sign as well, with the feminine polarity. Its affirmation is I have. Now let's get more into the specifics. It's a very steady, driven, enduring energy. It's very trustworthy energy. They're very patient energy. They can also be materialistic, possessive, stubborn, They more or less keep their emotions to themselves. The plant that goes along with it is apricot. The color is blue. Blue associates with Taurus very nicely. The crystal that goes along with it is diamond. So, if it's, they say Taurus is materialistic, they got that diamond crystal energy. The metal that goes along with it is copper. The body part that goes along with it is the neck, and its symbol name of it is the bull. Taurus also groups together with the planet Venus, And as you could guess, it groups along in the second house. The next zodiac is Gemini. Gemini starts on May 21st and it ends on June 20th. This is an air sign. Its modality is mutable and it is a masculine zodiac sign. The affirmation that goes along with it is I think. Geminis are very intelligent, very in their communication. They're lively, they're sociable, very much extrovert energy. They can also be curious, a little bit exaggerative, a little bit of gossipy. But they can also be nervous and have this tense energy and this restless energy to it. The plant that goes along with Gemini is dill. The color is yellow. The crystal is agate, however you want to say it. The metal is mercury. The body part that goes along with it is the arms and the lungs. And its symbol represents, the name of the symbol is the twins. The planet that associates with Gemini is Mercury, and this associates with the third house. Moving on to Cancer. So Cancer starts on June 21st through July 22nd. It is a water element sign. Its modality is cardinal, and its polarity is feminine energy. The affirmation that associates with Cancer is I feel. More into Cancer is a very nurturing, supportive, and healing energy. Along with this, it can be very introverted while also being protective. As well as them liking to spend time with themselves, they also are very protective of the people that they care about. They can also be moody and indirect, passive aggressive. They really need more time to themselves with their emotions before they can accurately express it to others, or they come off as this indirect and passive aggressive energy. They can be dependent on other people as well, and they can be, more of this sulk energy, more of this in their feelings energy. The plant that associates with it is lettuce, which I don't know, I just think that's funny. The color that associates with it is silver blue. The crystal is moonstone. The metal is silver. The body part is the breasts and the stomach area. Its symbol, the name of its symbol is the crab. And Cancer actually associates with the moon, and this falls under the fourth house. So now going into Leo. Leo starts on July 23rd and it goes through August 22nd. This is a fire sign. This is a very fixed energy, and it is very masculine energy. The affirmation is I will. Now more into Leo energy. Leo is very brave, playful, it's also this leader energy. They like to have fun. It's very warm energy, going along with that fire element. But they can also be protective as well. Very charismatic, but along with all those things, they can be very egotistical, very dominating energy, very stubborn energy. And this can also get into that controlling, show-off energy. All these zodiacs have both polarities, negative and positive, but the plant that associates with Leo energy is the almond plant. The color is gold. The crystal is amber. And the metal is also gold as well, so it's beautiful. The body part is the heart and the back, and its symbol, the name of its symbol is the lion. This sign also represents the sun, and this falls under the fifth house. So now moving on to Virgo. Virgo starts August 23rd through September 22nd. This is an earth sign, earth element. They're immutable. They're a mutable zodiac, and their polarity is feminine. Their affirmation is I work. So more into Virgo is a very logical, organized, responsible energy, as you can tell, it ties into their affirmation I work. But they're also very humble and practical and efficient. They can also be a little bit obsessive and critical, kind of this perfectionist, fussy energy, they can be discriminative and worry. The plant that associates with Virgo is sage. The color that associates with it is gray. The crystal is sardonyx, and the metal is mercury. The body part that associates with Virgo is the intestines, and its symbol name is the Virgin. The planet that associates with Virgo is Mercury, and this falls under the 6th house. Moving on to Libra. Libra starts September 23rd and goes through October 22nd. This is an air element sign. It's very cardinal energy, and its polarity is masculine energy. Its affirmation is we unite. More about Libra is they're very charming, harmonious, very flirtatious energy. You know, they can be very proud, very, very proud energy, sociable. You know, they really like aesthetics. They're really all into that. But they can also be very indecisive and superficial, you know, kind of, you know, a little bit of facade energy. But they can also be gullible, hypocritical, and passive aggressive as well. And you know, if you made it this far, you can see that, you know, not a lot, but a couple of the same energies tie in with each zodiac. You know, like passive aggressive was also mentioned in Cancer. So many zodiacs can share the same personality characteristics. The plant that associates with Libra is rose. Very, very beautiful. The color is pink, the crystal is emerald, and the metal is copper. The body that associates with Libra is the kidneys and the adrenals. I forgot what I wrote there. ADRENALS. If you know what that is, then there you go. The symbol name is the scales, so you know, this like justice, you know, kind of thing. The planet that associates with Libra is Venus, you know, very loving energy, and the house is the 7th house. So moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio starts October 23rd and ends November 21st. The element that associates with Scorpio is water energy. It's a fixed sign and is this feminine polarity. The affirmation representing Scorpio is we desire. Scorpio is very passionate. They're very courageous and determined. They're very magnetic and powerful. They can also be competitive, forceful, very introverted and mysterious as well. Very resourceful, but they can also be possessive and secretive and suspicious. The plant that associates with Scorpio is the cactus. The color is deep red, the crystal is opal, and the metal is steel. The body part that goes along with this is the gonads, so you know, those sexual down there body parts. The symbol name of it is the scorpion, you know, the actual animal, the scorpion. The planet that associates with Scorpio is Mars, and this falls under the 8th house. So moving on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius starts November 22nd and it ends on December 21st. It is a fire sign, very mutable energy, and it's masculine energy as well. The affirmation is we seek. Sagittariuses are very direct, very enthusiastic. They can also be very philosophical, very friendly and honest, you know, this very funny, sociable energy. They're also very loyal people. I mean, it doesn't have to be people, we're talking about the zodiac energy. But they're also very adventurous, kind of casual as well, you know. They look at the bigger picture, very far-seeing. You know, as I said again, sociable, idealistic, outspoken, talkative. They can also be irresponsible and exaggerative as well. The plant that goes along with Sagittarius is the mint or the clove plant. The color is indigo, and the crystal that goes along with it is topaz, and the metal is tin. The body part is the thighs. The thighs associated with Sagittarius. Its symbol name is the archer, so you know, like a bow and arrow. The planet that associates with Sagittarius is Jupiter, and this falls under the 9th house. So moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn starts November 22nd and it ends on January 19th. This is an earth sign. This is a very cardinal energy. It's very feminine energy. The affirmation that goes along with Capricorn is we control. Now more into Capricorn. It's very ambitious and disciplined energy. It's very realistic and responsible energy. It's very this 3D energy, you know, going and getting it. And you know, it's funny that it has this feminine polarity to it. It's a nice balance that it brings. It is also a conservative and political, rigid, serious energy. You know, they seeks more money and status and power, and it can also bring these energies of aloneness and misery and pessimism. The plant that goes along with Capricorn is barley. The color is brown. The crystal is hematite, and the metal is lead. The body part that associates with Capricorn energy is the knees. The symbol name is the goat. And the planet is Saturn, and this falls under the 10th house. So moving on to Aquarius, you know, the second last one. Aquarius starts on January 20th and it ends on February 18th. This is an air element sign. It's very fixed energy. This is a masculine sign. The affirmation that goes along with Aquarius is we know. More into Aquarius is a very altruistic, friendly, humanitarian, inventive energy. Very intellectual energy as well. They can be unpredictable, eccentric, erratic, you know, impersonal. They like to look at the world as a collective and, you know, as a societal perspective rather than looking at it from a personal, you know, individual people perspective. They're very individualistic, you know, they like to mostly stay to themselves. I'm not saying that they're not sociable, but they're very their own person is what I meant to say. They're very logical, again, very intellectual, logical, perceptive, and rebellious and unique. Yeah, very their own person. The plant that goes along with Aquarius is pine. The color is electric blue. The crystal that goes along with Aquarius is aquamarine, and the metal is platinum. The body part that goes along with Aquarius is the legs and blood. Its symbol name is the water beaker. The planet that associates with Aquarius is Uranus, and this falls under the 11th house. So last but definitely not least, I love my Pisces. Pisces starts February 18th and it goes throughout till March 20th. This is a water sign. This is very mutable energy and is very feminine energy. The affirmation that goes along with Pisces is we care. Pisces is also a combination of all the zodiacs as well. You know, it's very this completion energy, you know, full circle energy. They're very artistic and charitable. You know, they're very good. They care like the affirmations say. They're very creative and dedicated. They're a dreamer. You know, some people say, you know, Pisces got their head in the clouds. You know, sometimes it's better up there. They're very humble and imaginative. They can be very impressionable, kind of with that Gemini energy of being gullible. They can be very impressionable. They're very idealistic as well. They can be introverted and, you know, mystical and, you know, peaceful, but also serious and timid at the same time. It's a very spiritual energy that comes along with Pisces. They can also be careless and, you know, escapist, you know, like I said, headed in the clouds, you know, very trying to escape, you know, this physical reality at times. And they can also be very indecisive. The plant that goes along with Pisces is nutmeg. The color that goes along with it is sage green. Oh, it's such a pretty color. The crystal that goes along with it is amethyst. The metal is zinc. The body part that goes along with Pisces is the feet. Its symbol name is the fishes. And the planet that goes along with Pisces is Neptune. And this falls under the 12th house. So that is all about the zodiac signs. If you made it this far, I just want to give this disclaimer. You know, astrology is not just about your sun sign. It's not just about you know, your 3 main. It's not even about your whole chart. Astrology is it's a tool. It's a tool to understand energies, and when we understand the energies of things, we can easily break it down and utilize that in our everyday lives to comprehend things better. You know, our everyday actions, our life experiences is what really shapes us as a person. So if you do not resonate with all the characteristics that, if you're watching this just for your sun sign or just for a sign in one of your planets, if you do not resonate with all of these energies described under that sign, that does not mean that you have to embody those energies. These are just the guidelines. The energies of the zodiacs is just the guidelines, and that's what we came here to talk about. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.